tonight's episode of the Ultra RC Hobby Show, I took the TRX4 in some water.
We also talk about awesome CowRC products and what product you deserve to put in your rig.
Let's get greasy.
The Ultra RC Hobbies Show airs every Friday, 7 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. And what do we cover, Chris?
We cover running videos, we do build videos, we do customer setups, we have special guests, we cover local events.
We race all across Western Canada, and we always love to show footage from all the events that we do have and we do enter. Welcome.
Welcome.
Episode 65.
65.
Ultra RC Hobby Show. He's Chris.
Aaron.
Oh, on tonight's episode, we're going to talk about CowRC products.
Yeah.
What your truck's been missing. Yeah, we just got a fresh shipment to that.
What has my truck been missing?
I think your truck's been missing some udder butter,
Ooh.
maybe a sweet work mat, and maybe some other products that they sell. But we'll talk about that
dirty.
a little bit later. We also have, you said you have TRX4 footage.
Yes. I went out in the water and I got it full of water. So now it needs to be serviced.
Done, just like that. So maybe we have some CowRC products that might help you out with the servicing.
I think we might, yes.
Okay, so we're talking about that. We also missed out on doing TRX-4-4-2 wheels and tires on lap sets of the last episode, just because it was getting a little bit long, and we did the
we figured out we needed a panhard mount, and we were both all like, oh man.
You're kind of bummed. So we're gonna finish mounting some wheels and tires onto the TRX-4-4-2. So let's get right into it. We'll throw in some action footage right off the bat. So this is Chris's TRX4 and some water.
Let's go swimming.
Let's go swimming.
Still counts.
So we just got some fresh CowRC products. These are products that we carry quite heavily. We use them pretty much in all of our personal builds in the back for doing servicing. So we're going to talk about some of the cool products that CowRC does offer, and we're going to talk about where you should use them, things that may be better off suited for a project versus the other. So Chris is going to start. Should we start with the mats and other kind of
screw
tips?
catcher?
Yeah.
8-slot screw catcher. This is the ProMag mat too, so this is all magnetic. It's going to catch all your screws. All these come out, so there's 8 slots. I use these when I'm taking apart all my vehicles. Each section goes in a different slot. Then we got these medium mats, good for smaller vehicles like 1/10 on-road or small like buggies.
And 1/16, like reels and
1/16?
stuff.
Oh yeah.
And again, these are the Pro Mags, so these are double magnetized. They also have all of your opening slots, so you can put all your screws, say you're building a diff, front diff, rear diff, some shock parts, extra hardware. So these are the mediums. And then we have the larges, which are 19 by 24 inches.
These are the ProMag as well. These have a little bit larger carrier on each side and then some small compartments.
And then we can also get this size without the bordered. So this is called the work mat. So the work mat has the foam borders on them, and you can take them in and out. We also have the extra larges, which these are
which don't have a border.
Which don't have a border. So these are awesome if you want to take them out to the track. Throw them in between your pit table for shipping them. So those
they get a little bit hard to fold sometimes with the border on them.
Yeah,
so when they're off, you can
do not recommend to fold these because we do recommend to roll them
as wide as possible.
If you fold them, what will happen is there's just some adhesive on the actual border itself, you will start peeling the adhesive off. And like Chris said, you can actually harm the magnet.
That magnet.
So the biggest thing with these mats is these are all ProMag, and what ProMag means is double magnetized.
Yes.
So they're really, really strong. You can throw screws on there,
flying off.
and you can flip them upside down.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So moving on into some of their other products, they have a Mousse Slick and a Move Clean. So the Mousse Slick is a great product for after your RC car is clean, spray the Mousse Slick on there, and or you can spray it on an actual brush and brush it on.
That's usually how I like to do it. Keeps it a little bit cleaner that way.
Agreed. And the cool thing with that is it is going to make your plastic shine again, and it's also going to repel some dust and some dirt from actually sticking to the car.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool thing. The Move Clean, which is an electric cleaner / degreaser. If you're doing diffs, shocks, anything like that, this is an awesome product to use.
Get all that old grease, all that old leather butter off.
Yeah, and the beautiful part with this stuff right here is it is going to be safe for plastics, and it is going to be safe for using it on electronics. Some brake cleans have chlorine in it, not safe for plastics. And and be really hard on circuit boards and actually could wreck them. So that's another product. The other thing that we use really, honestly, in pretty much everything, is the udder butter. So this is a waterproof, not just water resistant, a waterproof grease. It comes in a syringe, which this syringe here is 2.5 ounces. You also can get it in 4-ounce jars, which we're just waiting on the second part of the shipment to come. We have 24 jars coming. Then we have another 36 more syringes coming. And there also is a chassis wash, which we're also expecting on our next order.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, so the chassis wash is really, really cool to actually clean your RCs.
Yep.
So before you use the Mousse Slick, you'd actually use the chassis wash, spray it down
for a minute or two, and then hose it off.
Yeah, and it's really, really easy to use. I personally use a brush, get into some of the nitros.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You want to clean it a
little
little
bit extra
more.
filth from the fuel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you just spray it on, use like a toothbrush or like a dish cleaner. I personally just use the dish cleaner. You know, spray it, use the dish cleaner, wipe off all those spots that have lots of nitro in it, spray it one more time, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then use some water and hose it off, and then use an air compressor, blow it down really good.
Blow it down, yeah.
And then use the Mousse Slick. Make sure none of those screws are going to rust or do anything like that for you. And it's just going to give all that plastic that nice shine. So that's kind of a walkthrough of the CowRC products. We try to keep a lot of them in stock. They're also available on our website for the udder butters and some other stuff like that. If you would like a price on shipping the mats, please just give us a Facebook message or shoot us an email, sales@ultrarchobbies.com, and we can get you a shipping quote to ship out the mats. So thank you, CowRC, for making an absolutely awesome product and distributing it to Canada. So we're glad to sell it here in store. So come check it out.
Fan of the move.
Fan of the move. Okay, so like on last episode, we were going to do wheels and tires on top of the long arm kit for our TRX-4-4-2 project. But we kind of ran out of some time, and I mean, the wind kind of got sucked right out of our sails.
Yeah.
We needed some extra parts for it.
We had to order an extra Pitman arm mount and servo mount.
No, panhard bar.
Panhard bar.
Panhard
Pitman
bar.
arm.
Pitman arm.
Too many mechanic words.
Too many mechanic terms today, yep. So we ordered that stuff up, so we'll throw that on the build list. I also added all the builds list for last week's episode. So if you're watching this on Facebook right now, head over to YouTube and hit in the description and check out our builds list. It has got a little bit longer since we had made it 4-wheel steer, and we had now added this long arm kit. Long arm kit really threw us for a loop. So you needed twice as many things to do the same thing. So that kind of sucked. Yeah. But without further ado, this is a ribadurchi. Is that what you mean?
A river deer cheese.
There you go. That's what you mean. So without further ado, here is mounting wheels and tires on Project 442.
So we are putting together tires and wheels today. We've got the Traxxas Method B-Locks, the RC 4-wheel drive Mud Basher tractor tire. That's 59 scale inches. It's 5.9 something. We got some beadlock rings. So red beadlock rings.
So these are the
with stainless steel screws.
Yeah, I was gonna give a list of what we got. So we have the beadlock wheels from Traxxas. So these are the Method 105 2.2 inch charcoal gray tire wheels. These guys are here. They don't come with rings though.
These are wide wheels. We
So
better
that's
hope
kind
these
of
tires fit.
unfortunate. But we got those and we had rings. So as Chris said, we got some red rings to go with that. So those red rings do come with screws.
Not like an Xbox.
But we're not using the screws. So there's your part number for the red rings. Like you said, we're using the Mud Basher tractor tire. And as you can see, they're pretty sticky. They stick together. So those are from RC Full Drive and a 2.2 inch.
They're good friends.
And
They
then we
stick
also
together, like me and you.
used the stainless steel screw kit right for those wheels. So this includes enough screws to do all 4 wheels. So I'm gonna switch this over to time lapse, and Chris is gonna get this all mounted up.
Like magic. We got 2 mounted up. The biggest thing I want to show you guys or tell you guys about is when you're screwing these rims together, you want to make sure that you do it evenly. So try to go like here, then across. So then you got all 4 corners, and then try to go to the next one, next one, next one, next one, all the way across like that, just to keep it all down evenly on both sides, just so you don't pinch one side down too far, and then the other side can pop out, and everything just gets conformed nice and tight. Proper torque.
They look really good, dude.
I'm so excited. Oh, they look so nice.
So
those red rims.
We'll save you guys some hassle. We'll do the 2 for now. Get them on the truck instead of waiting and just watching Chris put tires on. So we got the 2 done, and like you said, they look really, really good. So we have some extra hardware here and some extra stuff. But that is Project 442 for this week's episode. Check out next week for more TRX-4-4-2 build.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I think that's the end, dude.
I'm tired. It's time to go home.
I think so. So that was the end.
Episode 65.
Ultra RC Hobbies Show.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share with all your friends on Facebook.
Don't forget our dust off on June 1st.
10 to 6, Ultra RC Hobbies parking lot, corner of Clarence and Taylor. So come check us over that. If you haven't already, if you're still on Facebook, if you haven't already said you're going or you're interested in going in this event, go over there and check out our events. And click going. Because we'd love to see you here. Yeah. You have a whole bunch of cool stuff happening for the dust off, as well as the swap meet.
I'm excited to see how the swap meet turns out.
I think it's going to be really big.
Yeah, I got some Tamias download, so look out.
I think it's going to be bigger than we think it's going to be, honestly. We're also
Don't forget to bring tables if you have tables. We might have a few set up, but if there's a lot of people, not enough tables.
Yep, exactly. So good call on that. Don't forget to follow him on Snapchat, DJ Deeper, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, RC Deebs.
Yes.
And don't forget to follow us on Snapchat, Ultra RC Hobbies. And don't forget to check out our website.
www.ultrarchobbies.com.
Correct.
Yes.
We have a whole bunch of CowRC parts on there. We just got a huge techno order. We also threw a whole bunch of products from there on there. So check it out. And until next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Uh-oh, DQS, we're in trouble. That's too much.